In with a spin, traveling in the world of my creation. It's not candy or a chocolate factory. Gene Wilder, R.I.P. He sang way better than me. But check this out and you'll agree. It's a lot like Jeopardy, but it's not on TV. It's HQ, baby! Yeah, it's HQ, the trivia game show on your phone where you answer questions to win cash. I'm your host with the Hollow French Toast, Quiz Khalifa, aka Regis Trilbin, aka Woke Woolery, aka Pat Slajak, aka the Meshuggah of Martindale, aka the Bad and Bougie Barker, aka the Trap Trebek, Scott Rogowski, beaming you up from beautiful downtown Manhattan Island, New York, in living color and stereophonic sound, direct to all 400,000 plus of you, including Bushman22, Rob from Maryland, Parker at URI, and a happy 7th birthday to Loudmouth Lee's daughter Zoe. Lee said if he wins tonight, he's donating his money to autism research. Good on you, Lee. 409,000, 410,000. This makes us the 47th most populous city in America. Sorry, Tulsa. If this is your first visit to HQ Universal Studios, welcome to your new addiction. Allow me to Scott-splain the rules before you get on the ride. I'm gonna ask 12 questions ranging from easy to hard. You're gonna have 10 seconds from when I start reading the question to tap your answer. If you get it right, you move on to the next round. If you make it to the end, you're gonna win or split the cash. Now, why are so many people in the game tonight? Why is this night different from all other nights? Manishtana? Well, it might have something to do with the fact that we've added a 0 to our typical prize. Yes, we are smashing all previous records tonight with our jackpot. It's not $1,000. It's not $5,000. It's not $3,000. It's not $9,999. No. Tonight's prize is a whopping, flopping $10,000. That's $10,000 USD legal tender fiat currency. Now, 10K may not be enough to buy you a Cadillac, but if you happen to already own one, well, it's certainly enough to allow you to throw some D's on that. Throw some D's on that. Shout out to Rich Boy. We all want to be rich boys and girls. Tonight could be your night to make that happen. Now, before we get cranking, let's run down the HQ checklist. Is your device fully charged? Have you switched on the Do Not Disturb mode? You do not want to be disturbed tonight. Have you swiped away that chat if you don't want to deal with that? Have you told someone that you love them lately? Well, it's not going to help you win, but it's always a nice thing to do. The time is near. The mission is clear. Hold your breath. Make a wish. Count to 3. And let's make HQ history, baby! Cumero, numero, uno. Which one of these is a cheese? Grenadine, brie, or piri-piri? Straight cheesing out the gate tonight. Which of these is a cheese? That creamy, stinky goodness. Grenadine is something you put in your drinks. Piri-piri is a spice. I'm talking about the historic region of France. It's the first name of Larson, the surname of Allison. Brie, baby! Brie cheese, often confused with Camembert. It's Norman cousin, but they are distinct. And 370,687 HQties are cutting the cheese tonight. You got what it takes to move on to Q2. Which Indonesian island lies between Sumatra and Bali? Java, Oahu, or Cuba? I'm talking about Indonesian islands. You got Sumatra and Bali, but in between the two, betwixt the two, maybe you've heard of Sumatran coffee or coffee described as Java? Well, there's no coincidence there. Indonesia's a fertile tropical land, great for breeding beans. Your answer is Java. Java the Hutt. Java for the win. 300,849 got it right. We lost over 43,000, however. No mas. No more quiz for you tonight. 300,000 plus are hyped up on caffeine. They're moving on to Q3. Eureka is the official motto of what state? Oregon, California, or Florida? Eureka's castle. Eureka. Archimedes said it. Remember Archimedes? No, you don't. He said it. So did the gold rush miners when they struck the good stuff. And you'll be saying it too if you got it right. It means I have found it. And we're going back to back to Cali, California is your answer. Eureka being the state motto. Ooh, boy, Oberto. Savage question at Q3. We just lost 170,000 plus. More than half the game. World star. 124,704 remain. Oh my Lanta. A lot of players lost their lives tonight. A moment of silence. By the way, Florida's state motto is, we shoot hurricanes. Maybe we'll ask that on a future quiz. Q4 for the 124,000. Moving on. The TV show WKRP in Cincinnati was set in which workplace? TV newsroom, radio station, or baseball clubhouse? Another alternate motto for Florida. Hey, that's my machete. Or pass the bath salts. All official mottos of Florida. Take your pick. I'm talking about Ohio right now, specifically Cincinnati in Ohio, and WKRP, which was a TV show about a radio station in Cincinnati, WKRP. The call signs of the station, 95,181, are moving on. You remember Dr. Johnny Fever? Shout out to Howard Hessman. WKRP in Cincinnati.
Cincinnati, WKRP.
Yeah, baby, it was a huge hit in syndication. Moderate success when it aired from 1978 to 82. Lonnie Anderson, Gordon Jump. Check it out on YouTube. Q5, we're jumping along to the next question. Which app or a project called Free Map Israel? Waze, MapQuest, or Hopstop? Yella. Maze, Waze, MapQuest, Hopstop. Which is it? Waze, MapQuest. Which is it? It started in 2006 as a community project purely in Hebrew. Sababa, it expanded quickly, opening an office in Silicon Valley and changing its name to Waze. Waze is your answer. And 57,944 got the Ways and Means on this one, but we lost 31,000 plus of you. Vlade Divac, he does the voice for some of them. Sometimes Kevin Hart. Have you? I think it was a limited edition thing. I'm waiting for the I Weiwei Waze collabo. I want to hear his voice giving me directions. 57,944. No detours for you. You're merging straight ahead to Q6. Which of these is not a measure of pressure, pascals, atmospheres, or tensions? I missed that Vlade Divac's Waze narration. What better narrator for your traffic than a 7'1" Serbian former basketball player? I'm asking about pressure, under pressure. You're feeling the pressure right now. Get your manometers and Borden gauges ready, because Pascal felt pressure of formulating triangles. He also lent his name to the unit for pressure. That is one of them. Atmospheres are a smaller unit. 1 Pascal equals 101,325 atmospheres. Tensions are not a measure of pressure. Tensions are not the answer. 40,937 knew it. We got some physicists in the game tonight. 40,000 plus here at Q6. Oh, we're halfway there. And you're living on a prayer. If you've made it this far, give yourself a gold star. But there are 6 more Qs to go. The answers to all you've got to know. The danger must be growing, for the rowers keep on rowing, and they're certainly not showing any signs that they are slowing. Shake it off, shake it off. Halfway there, folks. $10,000 is waiting for you. Q7, after Mike Pence and Paul Ryan, who is currently next in line to the presidency? Orrin Hatch, Rex Tillerson, or Jeff Sessions? Orrin Hatch, Rex Tillerson, Jeff Sessions, those are your options. There is a order to the succession of the presidency from the vice president, Mike Pence. It goes to the House Speaker, Paul Ryan. And then to the Senate President pro tempore. Secretary of State Rex Tillerson is 4th. Attorney General Jeff Sessions is 7th, thankfully. But Utah Senator Orrin Hatch is 3rd in line. He would be next after Pence and Ryan. And ouchie wowie, a savage question here. We just lost 27,000 of you. 11,864 remain. They are next in line for Q8. That much closer, not to the presidency, but to $10,000, which, you know, you can buy yourself into government maybe with that kind of money. Q8, which scientist was the first to come up with the mercury thermometer? Lord Kelvin, Gabriel Fahrenheit, or Anders Celsius? The first to come up with the mercury thermometer. Trambopolines. Now, earlier attempts at thermometers used alcohol and briny mixtures, but the use of mercury sealed in glass made it a whole lot more accurate, and you would be accurate if you tapped Gabriel Fahrenheit. Gabriel, blow your horn. 4,257 are feeling the temperature. They're getting hot, 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 reaching a fever pitch. But again, we lost a good percentage there. Damn, Daniel, 4,257 are feeling Fahrenheit 451 right now. Moving on to Q9, which of these novels centers around the American Civil War? Cold Mountain, The Tin Drum, or The Caine Mutiny? The Union versus the Confederacy, 1861 to 1865. That is the American Civil War. This novel is written from the perspective of a deserted soldier who journeys back home to his love in the Blue Ridge Mountains, observing the ravages of war around him. Written by Charles Frazier, sold 3 million copies. Which war was it? The Civil War. Cold Mountain is your answer. Cold Mountain, 2,556. Yes, 2,556 HQDs are taking up arms. Well, I guess maybe the people who are out are taking up arms. You're angry. The rest of you, you're claiming a small victory over the battle here, but the war rages on for that $10,000. 2,556 players, that's it. That's all who are left for Q10. 3 questions to go. Tidal bores are known for doing what? Creating whirlpools, eating turtle eggs, or flowing upstream. Now, in the rare event that nobody wins the prize tonight, that $10,000 rolls over to the next game. Yes, that's right. So if you're one of the 160,000 plus watching tonight, maybe you're rooting against these guys. Or if you're a good sport, you're rooting for them. They got to know this one, tidal bores. It's a rare and turbulent phenomenon that occurs when the leading edge of an incoming tide creates a wave that goes against the direction of the current, boring head on into it. It's flowing upstream. In other words, flowing upstream, 1,108 players are surrendering to the flow on Q10 right there. Very impressive. 1,108. Moving on. Heartbreak for the rest of you. My condolences. But we're on Q11. We have 1,108 players left. Remember, $10,000 at stake. 2 more questions to go. Which of these is one of just 2 surviving landscapes painted by El Greco? Fields of Heracleon, Sea of Galilee, or View of Toledo? Now that would be Toledo, Spain, not Toledo, Ohio. Be a very different painting, I think. Domenikos Theotokopoulos, a.k.a. the Greek, a.k.a. El Greco, born in Heracleon, Crete, but at age 36 moved to Toledo, España, where he painted in the late 16th century this masterpiece. He was in his peak form. It's one of the most beautiful depictions of the sky ever put to painting. El Greco painted The View of Toledo. Ole! 675 are left after that one. Just 675 HQDs sweating it out, making it all the way to Q11 on this big